Hi, my name is Lakshmi. I'm an invasive cardiologist. I work for Christie Clinic and Provina Covenant Hospital. I finished medical school in India. Always liked electrocardiogram. I thought it was fascinating. You can look at a strip of paper and tell what's going on in the patient's heart. When I went to England, I think I fell in love with it because my first few patients we saw were cardiac patients, and about a week after I started was the patient who was in complete heart block and he collapsed and had a cardiac arrest. And my registrar in England, they call them the registrar, was more like an attending here, and he came and he put a pacemaker, a temporary pacer, in front of my eyes. And I'd never seen a pacemaker being put in. And then about 2 days later, the patient got a permanent pacemaker and went home. And I thought, this is cool. The guy was dead in front of me. And when I came to United States, I was already interested in cardiology. I saw these patients who come with massive myocardial infarction. And they go home within 4 to 5 days. Initially, I didn't want to go to medical school. But when I was a kid, I had two younger brothers. And both of them died because of meningitis. And both of them got missed by the doctors early on because they're fairly healthy, but they're kids. So it made such a negative impact about doctors, particularly with my father. He thought all doctors, they don't do a good job and they miss things and they don't care about the patient. And it became a theme at home, and I thought doctors in general are good people, and there are a few exceptions, and I wanted to make a point. So I changed my mind from doing something else to medicine just to prove it to my dad that most of the doctors do a good job and his son can be a good doctor. My wife is an internist and she works for Provina Covenant, and she is a very compassionate individual. She likes to take care of nursing home patients, geriatric patients, which are the toughest one to do. I have one daughter. She is going to uni high. She's a sub-freshman. She's 13 years old. She makes her life really, really hard in the last couple of years. But I guess that's part of the teenage issue now. So we're just learning, me and my wife. It's a great learning experience for us. I love reading books. Now my latest thing is audio books. And I just finished listening to Steve Jobs' book by Isaacson. There are a lot of great many things. If you haven't read the book, you should read the book or listen to the audio book. So, and then my other thing is traveling. You know, I'm an Indian who lived in United Kingdom. My brother lives in Dubai, and half of my family is in Singapore. So I have traveled across, and I love traveling. And London is one of my favorite cities. I used to live there. So I think I love reading books and traveling.